It is the Riot Podcast. This is the Thursday, July 13th edition. In today's show, you'll hear us talk about LeBron and his big announcement from recently. We also do Choice Champions. And tomorrow in the show, what you will hear and see is us trying the new IHOP pancake tacos. We're going to do that, a fun little food fight in honor of Isaiah's birthday.
Real excited.
And with your birthday coming up, here's what I was wondering. Do you remember, did I get you a birthday gift last year?
You did not.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly certain you didn't give me a gift.
I've been trying to decide if I have to get you one this year. And if I got you one last year, I have to do it this year.
Well, you might have gotten me one.
Oh.
all of a sudden.
Yeah. Did Nikki get you one?
I don't remember. I feel like Nikki did.
You think so?
I think she might have.
I think she did too.
I think she got me something small.
She was a big gift card
Yeah, I think she gave me a gift card.
Yeah, no, it would have been a gift card, whatever I got you.
But you didn't give me anything.
You don't think I did?
I'm fairly certain you didn't. But also, if it was a gift card, then I wouldn't have remembered.
But see, here's the thing. For Nikki's birthday, I know I would get her a gift card.
For
Always.
Nikki's?
Yeah.
See, I don't want you. I don't want you to give me a gift card.
You don't want me to do that?
No, don't give me a gift card.
Why not?
Because that feels like you're just giving me money.
Well, yeah. And then you give me one at my birthday, and we're even.
We're just even. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, but it'd be better for the show if I give you a gift.
I think you should. If you're gonna give me a gift, I want a real one.
Well, your birthday's tomorrow. It's a little late for that.
Well, maybe you should have planned it out if you wanted to do something special for me. I'm turning 25. Remember when you were 25?
Yeah.
You remember that birthday like it was yesterday. You remember what you got?
Wasn't very long ago.
What did you get?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I feel like maybe you should just give me something funny. You just have to be tomorrow.
Yes, it does. Tomorrow's your birthday.
I know. I guess no gift this year.
I was gonna get you a gift card.
I'm
That's
sure
like
you
the
were.
tradition. I was just thinking.
I'm sure you were.
It was just an odd thing because I was thinking with Nikki's, it was no question.
Oh, Nikki's definitely.
I would definitely give her a gift.
What are we gonna get Nikki? Like, what are we gonna gift her that she would want?
Yeah, right.
But there's no way I could get Nikki a gift. I wouldn't know what to get her.
I wouldn't know.
She's
either.
a girl,
and she always just talks on the show how she just wants gift cards.
Exactly, that's all she wants. If you got her a gift, she'd be upset.
Yeah, she would. She would prefer a gift card.
She would prefer just a gift card.
But I always knew it wasn't even like pressure. It's just knowing. I was like, obviously, I'm gonna get Nikki a birthday gift, and it will be a gift card. For you, I was like, I might be able to get away with not getting him any.
You could give me nothing. It would not bother me in the least.
Yeah, but then I won't get anything when it's my birthday.
No, I would definitely get you something.
Well, then I have to get you something.
Then you'll feel bad. But also, this is the first birthday we've had together on the show.
Yeah, when it's just
been
the
you
two
and
of us.
Because obviously Nikki leads the way with all that kind of stuff. When she was on the show, she would just do it. Like, do I have to get Hudson a gift card? Nikki's gonna get him one.
Right.
Obviously, she's gonna take care of that.
She's got it covered.
He's gonna get a gift. Do I have to get him one? So now that's just you and I. Like, if you don't give me anything tomorrow, I won't be upset at all.
It's a lot of pressure on me because it sets the precedent though for the future of the show.
See, I think we should do no gift card, baby weird gift.
Baby weird gift, huh?
Yeah, it should be the thing. But we're not gonna start that tomorrow because it's too late notice.
It might not be.
We should have talked about this a couple days ago because I've been asking. I mean, I ask a lot of people to give me gifts. I'm a big gift asker.
Okay.
And so you don't have to get me one because I've already asked my mom.
Oh yeah.
My brothers and I. This is what's crazy is my brothers and I all get each other like gifts for every every birthday.
Yeah.
And my brother just sent me a picture of what we should get my younger brother for his birthday. And it is. I was like, is he graduating from college? Why is it such a big gift? Like, this seems outrageous. It was like a $400 gift.
Is it a special birthday?
No, it's not a special birthday at all. I mean, I guess he turns 21.
That's a special birthday. What are you talking about?
But that doesn't mean he gets this big gift. That just means he gets a new license.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a $400 gift. I would say it, but sometimes he listens to the podcast, so I can't say it. But my brother texted me and he goes, "Do you want to split this?" And I was like, split? Why don't we call mom and dad and be like, do we want a four-way split this?
Yeah.
And I'll throw in $100. I'm not throwing $200 for a random birthday.
I don't think I've ever spent $200 on anybody's gift ever.
Christmas, you had to have.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe my wife.
Probably your wife on Christmas. That's what I was saying. I'm like, I don't even spend this much for him on Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And
Forget about birthday.
Forget about birthday. Birthday's like a $50 max on a birthday for a brother.
All right. So, baby weird gift for you.
Yeah, like a Browns keychain or something.
It can't be that weird because I can't order it and get here in time. So
yeah, just go to your local place.
I'll just go dilly-dally in the aisles.
Yeah, just see what you can find at Kroger.
Yep.
At the weird end caps.
Well,
that's what we're looking for.
That's what's coming up tomorrow on the show, and today we already kind of went through it. So
went through a bunch of it.
Also, check out our Social Club Misfits interview because we talked to them.
A grand interview.
Yeah.
Real good stuff.
Love those guys.
Oh, yeah, they were fun.
All right. Catch you next time.
See you guys.
Add a little riot to your Instagram feed. Follow @RadioU Official. The Riot. Radio U.
Remember right after the Lakers got knocked out of the playoffs this year when LeBron was like, I don't know, I might retire.
That little attention seeker.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
I forgot about it too. I think it's because everybody knew at the time that he just wasn't serious.
Yeah. He got a nice little news cycle out of it, and nobody believed that he really was considering retirement, even though it'd be reasonable. But because he is getting on in years, and he's been doing it for a long time. But everybody knew he was going to actually come back and play, right? And the reason I bring this up is because last night he confirmed that indeed he is going to come back and play.
Well, thank goodness he confirmed that, because we were on the edge of our seats. Is he going to come back? LeBron, we get it.
Yeah.
Yet again, you want attention. I'm with it. I love you, LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan. But at the same time, what are we doing here? What did he say?
He says that the day I can't give the game everything on the floor, that day is not today, is basically his little quote. So he says he's given the game everything he has. And that includes for this upcoming season.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, I don't know if any player has averaged 29 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, nearly a triple-double, and never retired that following season.
Yeah, that'd be quite unusual. I'm just glad we can put all this talk to bed. We can stop, having our NBA previews of for the 2023-24 season, and it can stop having the asterisks of if LeBron comes back. Now we just know.
Yeah, because we were all so worried before that he was not going to make a return.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get old enough to do this. You think it's too early to start?
When are you? But you don't have like an end of the season though.
So I could just constantly fuel on this very show every day. I could just be like, I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow.
Could be my last show.
Yeah, you might want to tune in to see if I'll still be here. You
know what? I think it would be more unlikely for LeBron to not return than for you to not return.
You think it's more likely that I wind up disappearing?
That you disappear? Maybe not even by your own choice.
Oh, yeah. No, that's definitely more likely than LeBron retiring.
Like, you getting canned is more likely than LeBron not coming back for the Lakers to play in this next season.
Yeah, I can't even disagree with you on that. I cannot. Well, thank goodness. I'm sure Lakers fans and just basketball fans in general got to be excited. So LeBron putting all this conversation to bed, he'll be back.
Hey, whether you hate him or you love him, you got to enjoy some greatness. You can't deny that he's not good.
Yeah.
He's grand. Like, even if you hate him, you got to know that.
And the Lakers would just suck if he wasn't there.
Oh, they'd be terrible.
Nobody does it better. The Riot, Radio U.
What's the reason that you work out?
Did I go to the gym?
I mean, you can answer. People can text in at 8772-RADIO-U and give their answer. But what do you go? I know you're a big workout guy. Why do you do it?
To look good.
To look good.
To look real good. That's my plan.
Yeah.
No other reason me.
One day you'll get there.
I know. That's the constant goal, is to be able to take my shirt off and not have women laugh. That's my goal.
That's the idea for you. This is interesting. I have a survey here. They do this every year. I don't know what this is. A company called MindBody. But they survey people every year, kind of all about working out, getting their exercise in and everything. And in 2022, they just released the results. People actually, the top reason for exercising was to reduce stress. It wasn't to lose weight, wasn't to look good. It was to reduce stress.
I don't know if I believe that.
You don't believe it? 17,000 people they talked to.
Yeah, but I just can't imagine, like, when I leave work, if I wanted to relieve stress, I think it does relieve stress going to the gym.
Yeah.
But if I was having a real bad day, I wouldn't be like, I gotta go to the gym right now. At the gym, unless you love the gym, which not many people do, it's not like a fun place to go. It's not like I'm leaving work and being like, yes, now I get to go to the gym. Yes. I feel like, it does relieve stress, but it wouldn't be my first stress reliever. It's just a byproduct.
I don't know.
Of it.
Maybe you and I are different. We're different from each other. But what I mean is, we're different than a lot of people. Maybe a lot of people have a lot of aggression,
and they just want to go to the gym.
And the gym is a healthy way to get it out.
I can see that. I know some people who go to the gym when they're real worked up, and they want to get in there and just push some weight around, get some anger out,
threaten people.
For me, I'm not much of an angry guy, so the gym is never a place where I'm really taking anger out.
Yeah, and for me, I don't think that hitting the gym, I don't think that would get my aggression out. Sometimes I do. I have a little anger in me. But
you are kind of like an angry little man.
Yeah, I do. I have a temper, but I don't think that the gym would assist me with that all that much. I think it would just frustrate me more because I'd be like, why am I not stronger?
Yeah, it would. You'd go in there and then you'd see other people doing more than you, and you're like, this is ridiculous.
I'd get jealous.
What do they have that I don't?
I'd be struggling to even do bench press with just the bar. And then I'd get real upset. It'd cause me more stress.
That's not, at least, you know what, I can respect the stress answer. You want to know what I think is the worst answer? Like when we're talking about reasons to go to the gym, you know what the worst answer is?
What's the worst?
The worst answer is to get stronger. When people say, I want to go to the gym to get stronger, obviously that's the point of the gym, I guess.
Yeah.
But if that's your reasoning, that's crazy. What are you? Are you some barbarian?
Yeah.
What is the point? Yet again, I know that people want to be strong and fit, and I get all that. But, what are you getting stronger for? The amount of times in my life that I even use my strength is so low. When was the last time you really struggled to pick something up?
I want to go to the gym to get stronger so that I can help more friends move.
Yeah, what are you using this strength for?
Right.
It makes no sense. For me, I would rather go to the gym every day and be embarrassingly weak and just embarrass myself at the gym. If I could leave with shredded abs and super toned, I'd be so fine just barely benching the bar if I was able to leave there and look good every day.
Yeah, if you looked good doing it.
Yeah, I don't care if people are looking at me at the gym. They're like, oh my gosh, that guy's so weak. I'm not talking to anybody in the gym anyway.
If you're still flabby with a dad bod, but you can bench press a truck.
That doesn't even matter.
Yeah, what's the point?
I get it, you're strong. Good for you. But at the same time, the only thing motivating me at the gym is, dang, I'm probably going to the pool this Saturday. I want to be able to take my shirt off and not embarrass myself.
This is Radio U's Worst of the Riot.
On Choice Champions, it's our Thursday tradition. Isaiah and I take turns, snake draft style, picking subjects from a different topic each week. And you get to decide which one of us chooses the better team. This week, our topic is childhood fears.
We've all got a lot of these. Maybe something specific to you. Let's not make this super dark and gloomy. At least I'm not going to. Hudson might. But if you've got some real childhood fears, as long as they're not super sad, let's do those.
Yeah. All right. Isaiah has the first pick because Nikki filled in last week. She got the first pick, so that means it's your turn to do the number one pick.
I wonder how you're gonna differ from me on these. I don't know if we're gonna do these the same way.
Yeah,
but we'll be able to tell real quick with our first couple picks.
Yeah,
if we're on the same page or not. But childhood fears coming in at number one. I'm picking the basement.
The basement.
The basement. There was nothing scarier as a child than looking down those stairs in the basement when it's dark. The worst. And the worst thing possible is if your light switch is in a weird place where you have to walk a certain amount of steps down there before you can flip the light on. The basement for me is scary, scary place.
That was bad for you, huh?
It was the number one scary thing in my house.
That's crazy.
If I was alone in the basement by myself, that was the scariest place I could possibly be.
For me, now I get to pick two.
Yeah, it's your turn.
This one's way different. Spankings.
Spankings?
Yeah.
You I was kind of on the same page with that in a different way.
Oh,
but I had something that I was going to pick.
A similar.
That would be similar to that. But
Yeah.
I'll let you have that one. Spankings is a good choice.
I was scared of spankings, yeah.
Everybody was scared of spankings.
I wonder, do you ever wonder, you got spanked, right?
Yeah.
You wonder how your life would be different if you were in a household that didn't spank?
I don't know what I would be like.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know how I'd be different. I just feel like I would be different. It'd probably be worse.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I'd be much more defiant.
Yeah.
So that's my number one fear as a child. And then number two, I will take for my second pick, losing teeth.
Losing teeth?
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
I wasn't afraid of the dentist,
Really?
but I was afraid. I remember being like, when do you lose your first tooth? When you're like 5, 6 or something? I
Yeah.
have no idea. I don't know how old I was. I just know
You were afraid.
I was real afraid, and it didn't go after losing a tooth. You'd think like, oh, it's not that bad. It took me several teeth before I finally gave up on it being a fear and a problem.
I feel like kids wanted to lose teeth because that meant that the tooth fairy was coming.
Yeah.
Like you would kind of like wiggle it, you try to wiggle it out. It kind of felt good when it was loose like that. You kind of wiggle
Oh, no,
it around.
I hated that.
Really?
Yeah.
I
like
liked having a loose tooth.
eating stuff when it
That
was
was
kind of on
exciting.
its last legs, and my parents would be like, come on, just let us pull it out. And I'd be like, no, I'm afraid it would hurt. I thought it would hurt.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I was afraid of it like actually coming out.
All right. You got two picks here.
All right, my next one. I'm going to go shots.
Oh, shots. That's
shots
a good one.
were so scary. I remember like when my parents would say, we're going to the doctor to get a shot, which I don't even know. Yet again, I don't have any children, so I don't know how frequent shots happened.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was a kid, it felt like they were once a month.
Yeah.
Like it felt like I was going to the doctor once a month and getting a shot, when in reality, I probably got like 6 shots my whole life. But at the time, whenever my mom said, we're going to get shots, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Scary
Big
day for
fear.
me. And then the next one I'm going dentist office.
Oh, yeah.
I was afraid of the dentist. I have a dentist appointment today, and I'm afraid. I'm still afraid.
Yeah,
I've
you
never
never
gotten
gave up
over
on
it.
that one.
I'm nervous. I don't know what they're going to do to me in there. It's always the same thing, and I'm scared.
I'm going to go for my last pick with just an obvious, easy one. The dark.
The dark?
Yeah.
You're going to go the dark.
What kind of kid isn't afraid of the dark?
I mean, everybody in certain instances, that's like a lot of my basement pick. If it's dark down there, it makes it 10 times scarier.
I thought of a lot of like off ramps of the dark, and I just think I should just go with the dark.
All right, well,
Because I was thinking about like different strangers or like just monsters and stuff they could be, but that wasn't a problem when it was light. So
all right, you guys can go ahead and start getting the text in who you think won, and we'll do some honorable mention picks coming up next.
yeah,
Hudson, go ahead and give me your list one more time.
it is the spanking, losing teeth, and the dark.
And then I am the basement, shots, and the dentist office.
8772 Radio U, who came up with a better team of childhood fears.
If podcast awards were ever a thing, this show wouldn't win any. This is the Worst of the Riot podcast.
Choice Champions, our Thursday tradition. Today on Choice Champions, we picked Isaiah and I childhood fears. Isaiah, your team is?
I've got the basement, shots, and the dentist office.
And I've got spankings, losing teeth, similar to the dentist, but not the same, and the dark. Text in which team you think is the winner at 8772 Radio U.
And some of the texts have already come in. Carl, definitely for the spankings. He said that was a scary thing as a kid.
Uh-huh.
He said if you were not spanked, you would be one of the kids eating Tide Pods today.
Perhaps.
We also had Glenn get in, who also said, we played hide and seek in the dark in the cemetery by their church. He said it was awesome.
Said, what kind of kid isn't afraid of the dark? Glenn.
Glenn was not afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
He said spankings were his number one fear.
Uh-huh.
Coming in for him at number 2 was the dentist. So it looks like he's giving you the edge there.
Yeah, close call.
Matthew said Isaiah's fear picks are the scarier ones. And then Susanna says, it's a draw. I was scared of my grandparents' basement, and I hated having loose teeth and losing them, but the other things didn't bother her so much.
I think the basement I don't connect with as much. I get it because I've seen Home Alone and stuff. But most of my time growing up, we didn't have like a scary basement. We had a basement you just did stuff in.
Was it a fun place for you? Because the basement for me, we didn't have like fun stuff down there to like play with.
It wasn't
for the
a
most
finished
part.
basement.
No, it was finished, but we just didn't have like all. We always stayed upstairs and played like the living room. We played outside. It wasn't like a go-to spot for us.
I guess it was when I was a little older. We had a finished basement. That was like where the TV was and everything. So then like that was good times. But I do remember also envying the friends that had like really cool basements though.
Oh yeah.
But
Then it wouldn't be scary.
Yeah, but I was not afraid of any basement. I was probably more afraid of attics.
Oh, attics. We never went to the attic.
Here's a good one. The shed.
The shed.
Yeah.
What was in the shed? Like I had a barn.
Uh-huh.
I was afraid to go in the barn by myself.
I don't even know what was in the shed. We just had here's a great one. Hornets, wasps, bees.
Oh, yes.
That should have made my list. That should have made my list. That's an omission on my part. I still think I made a pretty strong list, but I was afraid of getting stung for sure. Real afraid of pain as a child.
Yeah, big fear was being hurt or just pain in general. Dee said she's going with me as well. Another one that I wish that I considered was just being outside alone in the dark. Because at my house we had like an outdoor fridge that was in a barn that was disconnected from the house. And there were times when you had to run out there to get like a certain drink or whatever it was, a certain food that was out there. And that was, or like I had also had a barn that had wood in it.
Okay.
And in the wintertime, you had to go out to the barn to get wood because we had a wood burning fire. And like in our house, the heat of the house. And if it was your turn to go get wood, that was scary. Having to go out to the barn by yourself at like 9 o'clock. It's dark outside. Like, what biggest fear? Being taken? I don't know.
Yeah.
That seemed like a pretty big one.
Yeah, that's up there. Well, I think we've reawakened some painful memories, perhaps. We've come up with some good lists, and I believe I won once again. I remain undefeated in the Choice Champions.
Oddly enough, I feel like I've won so many of these, yet at the end, it seems as if you always declare yourself the winner.
Oh, hi there.
This worst of the riot.
Crank that up.
Radio U.
There's not a smoker out there who's oblivious to that. Any person, no matter how much they smoke, will probably tell you the same thing. Yeah, it's bad for me, but I just can't stop. But there's some aspect of smoking affecting your health you might not be taking into account. Obviously, cancer and stuff like that, right? But did you know that smoking could also give you a green, hairy tongue?
Oh, what now? You saying what now?
Let me repeat that. A green, hairy tongue.
Sounds like one of my least favorite tongues.
Yeah.
It's got to be a bottom 3 tongue.
You smoke and you run the risk of not only developing any number of diseases, you also run the risk of turning your tongue into the Philly fanatic. It is a possibility. In fact, it happened just recently to an Ohio man. They say it was set off. It was a combo of things that not only was it from smoking, but it was the combo of him being a smoker and taking some kind of like antibiotics. And so they kind of reacted, those two things, to give him, but I have pictures of it here. Isaiah, have you looked at them?
I nearly lost it.
Yeah.
Like I nearly threw up, honestly. I was gagging for a little bit. It's the first time on the show where I've almost fallen apart there. That was close. That was wildly close to being the end of the show for me.
When you saw the pictures of his green
I can't
hairy
even
tongue.
look at it. I can't look at it.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, that struck a chord with me that really hurt my chest.
You're never going to smoke a single cigarette, are you?
Like, you know that feeling
After
when you get
this.
that in your throat? You get that acid feeling in your throat where you're like, this could go downhill quickly. I just had that, and I've never had that in front of a microphone before, but it shot a fear into my body that was scarier than the basement when I was a little kid.
You don't have anything to be afraid of. You're not a smoker.
I know, but the fear was I was going to throw up on the show. That was my fear. I wasn't scared about having a green hairy tongue.
Yeah.
I was scared that I was going to lose the sausage I just ate all over the board and get fired.
I understand, like, you see a lot of the PSAs or whatever. For some reason, for a long time on YouTube, the ad for me would be the guy telling me not to smoke. He'd be like, I don't know if you ever saw it. The guy'd be like, when you smoke, it puts all kinds of metal in your lungs. That's
I didn't
metal
see that one.
in your lungs. I saw it so many times. And that didn't do anything to me. Like, I'm not going to smoke, but that wasn't like, oh, now I'm afraid. Metal in my lungs. But you show me this This is what they should be putting on all of the anti-smoking PSA. You want people to stop smoking? Show them the picture of this guy's green hairy tongue. That is what will convince people to get off the stuff.
Yeah, that's a pretty convincing. I mean, I'm convinced. After seeing that,
Yeah.
that hurt my heart. Seeing that right there.
I didn't know this.
I'm still shooketh.
I didn't know it was possible for your tongue to sprout hair. Never mind green hair, but it is possible, and it could happen if you smoke.
So that's a PSA for you.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't that a great riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.